Colorado towns that scream Wild West. Spencer, what comes to mind?
It's cliche, but I'm going to go with Silverton. It's like
Oh,
just
yeah.
the historic train that just goes right into town, horse-drawn wagon being pulled
Yep.
around. It's like 300 people there. When it snows, sometimes it's totally cut off from the rest of the state.
Wild for sure.
Yeah, it's Wild West. It's Wild West.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So for sure, like we think about the mountains. I think about Leadville. I think about Victor. But I'm also thinking about the plains, the southeast plains in particular. Bensold Fort.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
so,
that's a good
I mean,
one.
I know we talked about town, but I can't help but think about this part of the state where the plains, where you see old wagon tracks still scouring much of that landscape, and where you come to this castle on the plains, as it was called at one point, for where travelers, those wagon travelers, trappers, native people, military converged at points at this trading post, right?
Well, I mean, you can't really have the other towns of the Wild West without the forts along the way for people
Yeah.
to get their supplies and everything. And I mean, you're right. I mean, Bensold Fort known to be just kind of like a cultural mixing pot. Places like that essential for the survival of the American Wild West.
For sure. And to be clear, a recreation of what Bent's Fort was. This is a recreation of that. But boy, it really feels like you're in that Wild West era for sure.